Hey, I'm going to do a sound check with Corey. Give me a sound check, Corey.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear him, Andy? Yep, I'm on too. We are live back for Surf Fest, Lake of the Ozarks 2025. William Holtz here and Corey Hall. We're looking live, Corey. What are we seeing right now, my friend?
We're going to get to watch a little wakeboard action at Surf Fest 2025 this year. We've got a couple professionals out here, and it's going to be really something to see. This is going to be a little faster, a little higher flying than the surfing we've been watching. So they're getting ready. Looks like they're waiting here just a second for somebody to get out of the way.
Yeah, here's a treat. So who is in the water right now, Corey?
Mossi's in the water right now, and he's a high flyer, so get ready to be entertained, that's for sure.
One of our judges today for Surf Fest, the Lake of the Ozarks, and we're live with Corey Hall, and we're looking in at Mossi. I'm waiting to see him throw some bangers, as your industry says, right?
They're going to be some bangers for sure. It's if you haven't seen somebody wakeboard at the professional level, it's really something to see. You're going to be entertained and you're going to be a little scared probably thinking about doing it yourself. So here we go. He's coming in, toe side. I think that was a whirly bird to start out. Big trick.
Oh, that was nice.
Inverted with a 360. They come in backside, just 360. Think maybe they're going to spin around down here at the end of the course. Usually in some of the competitions, when they do this turnaround, they'll do what's called a double up. You can see where the waves are going to converge here. I don't know if he's going to hit it. Doesn't look like it, but it's they just make a huge ramp out of two waves, and the guys double flips. All kinds of crazy stuff happens.
What a day for wake surfing on Lake of the Ozarks. We got to see our under 12 and our amateurs earlier, and as we start our second half here, brought to you by State of Mind Water Sports, Iguana Marine Group. Live on Lake TV, we're getting a look at our pro, and this is one of our judges, and that's a beautiful shot right there.
Coming in wrapped up, big trick.
Yeah, I don't know what the terminology is. I'm looking.
So he
at
wrapped
here.
up. If you look on his rope, there's a handle about 2 feet in front of where he is, and he had the handle around his back. 540 there.
This is
coming
great.
back.
Oh.
Ooh, front side to blind.
Now,
They're coming by us here, going into the back of the cove. It gets a little shallow. They're going to spin the boat around. Looks like they're going to come back through for another pass.
what a beautiful wake surfing boat. That's a Malibu you see. As I'm sure you've heard all day long, you're getting a look at the pros here on Lake of the Ozarks. It's Surf Fest 2025. And we're baking here, Corey.
They're coming around. They're going to skip him through these waves, and he'll be back at it.
Oh, looky there. Beautiful.
So there's where he's got the handle wrapped. Like I said before, you can see he's got his left arm behind his back and his right hand on the smaller handle up front. So he's probably going to do a flip trick that has some spins in it. Here we go. He's carving out hard. Going to come back in, toe side.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Little air, upside down, coming in backwards. So,
Corey, you're supposed to be helping me. Otherwise, I'm going to start calling these things whoopsie daisies and
they have some.
doos.
The problem is they have crazy names. So that was a front side flipped blind, and I'm not sure of the exact terminology.
That was like a dilly-dally on steroids, bro. That was ridiculous. Come on.
Well, the names, I don't know the names of them, but they have Tootsie Roll, Whirly Bird, all kinds of crazy tricks that these guys do.
Hey, you start talking Tootsie Roll. That's my language, baby. So what boat is out there? Do you guys know? That's a beautiful Malibu.
This is the Malibu M230. Great boat. Great for all types of water sports. You can see here it's making an excellent wave for wakeboarding. Obviously, the whole competition they've been riding behind it for wake surfing, and just a good all-around water sports towboat. So
it's been great. I've been out there first half shooting video and photos. It doesn't really feel like you're even moving throwing out that big wake. Super smooth, and if I can be comfortable in a boat on Lake of the Ozarks, I think anybody could be comfortable on a boat.
Here we go. He's cutting out hard. He's going to come in toe side. Nope. Let's see. He's coming in backside. Roll the revert. right here in front of us.
Oh,
The
nice.
big 360.
Wow. Cool stuff right there. So Mossi concludes his, I guess, what do you call that, like an exhibition ride just for fun, right?
Yeah, I think so. Just wanted to get out there. I think he's been riding along as one of the judges. He's probably a little warm. It is a little bit toasty here at the Lake of the Ozarks today. A little bit of humidity kicked up. So I think it's for him just get out there and cool off and have a little fun before he gets back in the boat to judge the rest of the surfing.
I think next we're going to have Kirby, our man, our local legend, right? He's going to get out and show us a thing or two.
That's the word. Captain Kirby's going to jump out there and show us how it's done.
I got to give Kirby some love. So we shot a doc with a family here locally that comes to the lake, and they talked about how Kirby had taught them to wake surf and had been part of their family for the last 15 years. And that was really cool to see, because sometimes living down here, you don't really understand the scope of how many people some of these locals are reaching, and there's no greater ambassador of Lake of the Ozarks than Kirby Leeman and what he's done. And you know, all the families, they love him and his family. I mean, you guys are amazing. So really cool stuff. And when it comes to throwing bangers, like, Kirby is the king of throwing bangers on these waters.
He is. He's still doing it. It's and I'll have to agree 100% with you. There's a lot of people down here that have the same story you just told. Myself, my family, when my daughter got into it, you know, the first thing we ended up over at Kirby's getting lessons and going to his camp. She's been probably 4 or 5 years in a row to Kirby's School of Wake and his camp, and it's Awaken is the name of the camp in the summertime. If you have kids, I would encourage you to send them to the camp. It's a week long, and it's amazing. It's faith-based camp, and it's just really good. It's a lot of kids meeting other kids and all like-minded and having a really good time. Kirby does a really good job with it, him and his family. So.
And they do different. Like they have different weekends or week-long classes, whether it's for females, for youth, for families. I mean, you could kind of pick your destination when it comes to Kirby School of Wake.
Yeah, I think so. I think he has all different types of classes he offers. If you want to go out as a group, if you want to go out just one-on-one with him or with your family, half day, full day, all types of different classes that he offers. And one thing's guaranteed, you're going to have fun.
Yeah, I love it. And, you know, Kirby, Mr. Humble, he would never plug himself like that. Colin, so it's great to get Corey Hall. And, Corey, so you love this sport, you and your family. You've been around wake surfing down here at Lake of the Ozarks. Give us a little background.
Well, you know, back in the day, I used to try to wakeboard. I say try because that was about all I did. And then as I got a little older, that kind of went away. And we were living this close to the lake. We weren't taking much advantage of the water. So my daughter she was 10 at the time. And I thought, I want to try this surfing thing out. It looks like everybody can do that. Everybody can enjoy it. And we got into a surf boat. And from then on, it's just been, that's all we do. She picked it up really quick. It's become kind of a passion of hers. And you know, all the people that you meet, there's just so many great people in the sport and places to do it. I mean, it's the Lake of the Ozarks. You can hide anywhere in a cove and go surfing most of the time, even when it's busy. So it's just an awesome way to spend time with your family.
Yeah, and what's great, you were getting ready to see Kirby, as we've talked. But for you guys watching at home maybe, and you're like, man, that looks fun, but I'm a little intimidated. Well, this event is for you. So if you didn't get out today and you're not here, make sure you put this on your calendar. This event's going to continue to grow, and it's maybe where your first maybe taste of wake surfing on Lake of the Ozarks begins, and it would be great to have you. I know so many people, we've seen comments online, they're like, man, where is this? When was this? And so I think there are a lot of people interested, and what's cool is I've never been up on a wake surfing board. It's intimidating, but I believe if I get out with Kirby and the crew, I think I would be able to get up.
I think you would too. It's if you go with somebody like Kirby that can teach you how to do it, if you've ridden a skateboard, ridden a ripstick, snowboarded, it's really, you can get there. You can get there, and it's a lot of fun. And the thing about it that a lot of people like myself, like us older guys, is you're not going real fast. So as these guys on the wakeboard, if they go down, it's a little more traumatic than just sinking into the water off of a surfboard. And so I think that's why the sport has become so popular, is because people of all ages can do it, and it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right, so Corey, at this point, I am going to let you call Kirby's run. I can't do it justice. I'm going to go over here and shoot some video and photos when it gets close enough to the shore. So take it away here as far as Kirby Leeman's run at Surf Fest Lake of the Ozarks 2025.
All right, thanks, Will. It's good chatting with you. Well, Kirby's in the water. He's getting ready to go. It's definitely going to be entertaining. He promised some big tricks when he walked out of here, so we'll see if he comes through on it, which 99% of the time he does with big tricks. So here we go. Kirby giving a little spray to the people on the dock, help them cool off a little bit, making sure his bindings are tight. Big wave to the crowd. Everybody's excited to see this. They know what's about to come. Here we go. He's carving out heel side. Coming back in with a little bat wing 360. Coming back across heel side front roll, staying up. Coming across again and back roll. I'm really hoping Kirby's got one of the tricks he does. It's one of my favorite tricks. It's bat wing to blind, and I hope he does it. It's one of those tricks that's really big. Most of these you see him landing wake to wake, which helps the impact. It's going up a ramp and then landing down a ramp. But if he pulls out the bat wing to blind, he's going to land way out in the flats, the guys call it, and it's impressive. Getting him turned around at the end here, going to come back in for another pass. Kirby's kind of the master of flair. He always throws a little extra in there. Uh-oh. Got a little action here. Got a jet ski coming in close. They're going to say hi to Kirby as he goes with a big railie over the top of the jet ski. Coming back in. Oh, big trick, just losing the handle on it. That the railie is one of the other tricks like the bat wing I was talking about, where you saw he landed way out past the wave. It's a massive trick, and he definitely threw it big. If you guys are out on the water or watching, we're back here in Pin Oak Cove. Going to be out here probably a couple more hours. There's a lot of people enjoying the water. We've got people floating, people swimming, people on the shore. There's a good time. So come on out if you're around. They were throwing out some free T-shirts earlier and just kind of supporting the community of wake surfing with Surf Fest 2025. Looks like we got some people out there in the water cheering Kirby on. They enjoy seeing what he's doing. All right, they're stretching the rope back out. Got him back up. Here we goes. I think they're going to get him down to the end, get him turned around, and get him coming back towards the start dock. Taking him way out there. Going to get a long run coming back. Some of the people here watching today a little farther out haven't got to see much of the action. They're going to get a show here. I'm not sure if you guys are from the Lake of the Ozarks or where you're watching it, but if that's not a picturesque shot, I don't know what is. Beautiful day here. All right, here we go. He's waving at some of the boats as he comes around, getting the hype going.
You know, it's really nice seeing Kirby out there. Years and years in the making. I remember him when he was 16 around here, cutting around coves and stuff, and here we are today.
Kirby's been doing it a long time. I wouldn't dare get on a wakeboard anymore. He's a little more agile than I am. He's cutting in heel side. Big trick. I think that was the whirly bird. Toe side, back roll. Little stalefish grab there. Making his way around the buoy. Here he comes.
Yeah, what a beautiful day for an event. You can hear the crowd out there.
It's hard to not enjoy a day like this. It is a little warm, but when you got all this going on.
Here he comes in, dockside. Closing her down.
Great run for Kirby Leeman there.
I know he's been on the mic all day. Hey, does he need some shoes?
He's been putting in the work. Nice, he got out there, got the chance to cool down, give the crowd a little something to cheer about. We're going to get kicked back underway here in just a little bit. Surf Fest 2025. Get our judges back dried off, and we'll be back with you here real quick.
A family of 8 fell in love with the lake, and the rest is history. Lake Days Rentals brings one family's passion for fun, comfort, and open waves to you, offering your perfect vacation experience here on the Lake of the Ozarks. Pick your perfect getaway from our homes, condos, and docks for events, large groups, or just for 2. A wide variety of nightly rentals will spoil you for choice. And yes, you can bring your pets. Lake Days. Find your happy place.
Polylift boat lifts. In 1975, Gerald Ford was president, gas was 53 cents a gallon, and Saturday Night Live debuted. It's also the year Polylift boat lifts was born. 50 years later, Polylift is still the best boat lift you can own. Trust Polylift, built with quality and integrity for 50 years. Remember, for the last 50 years and the next 50 to come, you know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Poly lifts.
Lake life starts here. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we know that buying or selling a lakefront property is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter that we strive to make easy, from listing to closing. In a competitive market, we showcase your property to the masses online with LakeExpo.com, returning unmatched visibility. And if you're ready to buy that lake house, our team lives and breathes the lake lifestyle, so we know what this chapter is all about. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we believe in community, cherishing those lasting memories, and helping make your lake dream a reality. Check us out online to find lake properties. No logins, no distractions, just pure, unfiltered lake views and options. Lake Expo Real Estate, where we are ready to be a part of your next chapter.
Lake of the Ozarks, it's time for our next LOZ featured doc series right here on Lake TV. And this time, we don't let a little cloud cover and overcast conditions stop us from getting out on the water and hearing the incredible story from the Carlock crew. Don't miss our next LOZ featured doc series.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With over 30 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Got props? We do at Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialists.
A family of 8 fell in love with the lake, and the rest is history. Lake Days Rentals brings one family's passion for fun, comfort, and open waves to you, offering your perfect vacation experience here on the Lake of the Ozarks. Pick your perfect getaway from our homes, condos, and docks for events, large groups, or just for 2. A wide variety of nightly rentals will spoil you for choice. And yes, you can bring your pets. Lake Days. Find your happy place. A family of 8 fell in love with the lake, and the rest is history. Lake Days Rentals brings one family's passion for fun, comfort, and open waves to you, offering your perfect vacation experience here on the Lake of the Ozarks. Pick your perfect getaway from our homes, condos, and docks for events, large groups, or just for 2. A wide variety of nightly rentals will spoil you for choice. And yes, you can bring your pets. Lake Days. Find your happy place.
You don't want to miss this month's edition of the Monthly Market Update. I'm here with my good friend Will Holtz, Lake TV. Special guest, as always. We're going to tour the Powerboat Nation's hottest facility here in America, Performance Boat Center. Well, Will, I'm doing all the talking. What else are we going to be doing?
We're going to get out on the water. We're going to recap the first 7 months of the year's real estate stats, that and more. Don't miss this month's edition of the Monthly Market Update, brought to you by MHQ
Mortgage Headquarters. Fastest closings in town.
Lake life starts here. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we know that buying or selling a lakefront property is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter that we strive to make easy, from listing to closing. In a competitive market, we showcase your property to the masses online with LakeExpo.com, returning unmatched visibility. And if you're ready to buy that lake house, our team lives and breathes the lake lifestyle, so we know what this chapter is all about. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we believe in community, cherishing those lasting memories, and helping make your lake dream a reality. Check us out online to find lake properties. No logins, no distractions, just pure, unfiltered lake views and options. Lake Expo Real Estate, where we are ready to be a part of your next chapter.
Polylift boat lifts. In 1975, Gerald Ford was president, gas was 53 cents a gallon, and Saturday Night Live debuted. It's also the year Polylift boat lifts was born. 50 years later, Polylift is still the best boat lift you can own. Trust Polylift, built with quality and integrity for 50 years. Remember, for the last 50 years and the next 50 to come, you know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With over 30 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go further, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Got props? We do at Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialists.
Lake of the Ozarks, William Holtz, Lake TV, and Captain Ron's Aquapalooza 2025. Our coverage brought to you by the Preserve at Sycamore Creek. And as you can see behind me, the party is underway. And if you missed it, well, here's what you missed. going to do it for our day here at Captain Ron's for Aquapalooza 2025. You can see behind me, party's still alive and kicking, but that's going to do it for us. Big shout out to Preserve at Sycamore Creek for presenting our coverage, and of course all these incredible sponsors for making our day here at Captain Ron's possible.
Lake Days Rentals, Lake Expo Real Estate, Captain Ron's, Benny Media, Arvet at the Lake, LakeExpo.com, Dockworks, Speedboat Magazine, Spectacular Productions, and Lily Setter.
A family of 8 fell in love with the lake, and the rest is history. Lake Days Rentals brings one family's passion for fun, comfort, and open waves to you, offering your perfect vacation experience here on the Lake of the Ozarks. Pick your perfect getaway from our homes, condos, and docks for events, large groups, or just for 2. A wide variety of nightly rentals will spoil you for choice. And yes, you can bring your pets. Lake Days. Find your happy place.
Watch your head. Yep, you got it. Good job. That's awesome. You got me now? Okay, hot mic. Sister? She ready? Intermediate? Ready? Yes, sir. Here we go. What's your sister?
Okay, we're back in action here. Got Shay on the water. She is shredding. Looks like they've added some ballast to make that wave a little bit bigger for our intermediate division here. Now I'm sitting here with Landry Hall, who's going to be competing in the advanced division. She's your defending advanced division winner from last year, so glad to have you here hanging out on the mic. Now Shay, she is actually normally in the water patrol boat, so she's kind of got the day off out here riding with us on the water. Normally on the water, keeping things safe for the Ozarks, but now she's making waves, doing good things out there. What do you think of her riding so far?
It's been good. She just sunk the nose a little, but she's doing great.
Yeah, that's tough. You get down to the end of that pass, it gets to be kind of clutch to throw in something big, and that's the time to do it because you get picked back up and get a fresh start.
Definitely.
We got Kendra sitting here with us too. She rode in the beginner division. How did you like the wave?
It was good.
Good. What was your favorite part about it?
It was really long and good length and steepness.
The steepness was good? Awesome. Well, that's always a plus when you're trying to put in your best tricks. And you usually ride an axis. So I'm sure you're used to the shape, but a little heavier boat always helps. So yeah, we got Shay back up. Going in again with some hard carves. Getting all the way to the top of that Malibu M230 wave.
Yeah, she's ripping it up out there. Getting all the way up there and all the way back down.
Very nicely done. She's working some good parts of the wave too, getting back into the curl a little bit. And then getting up to the top, doing some kind of like a floater, right?
Yeah.
That's for sure a lip slide.
Yes.
Hey, got some air on that one. Okay. So first rider in the intermediate division and looking more advanced from what I'm seeing. Wow, what a save.
Yeah.
Dropping super low and hanging in there and just cruising to the finish here. Good job, Shay.
Yeah, that was great.
So as a surfer, watching other surfers, what is your favorite thing to see done?
I just like to watch other people's technique and how they surf. You can kind of personalize it and make it your own, and I like to see what they do differently.
That's cool. Yeah, the individuality of wake surfing is really cool. There are core fundamentals of things you have to do to do it properly, but once you get in these higher difficulty tricks, you can put your own flair on it.
Yeah, everyone has their own style, really, so it's cool to see that.
That's for sure. And then especially splitting it up between the surf style and skim style. We literally have different divisions most of the time in surf contests for the different type of board you're riding.
Yeah.
What type of board do you typically ride?
I normally ride skim, but sometimes I ride surf, but not very well.
All right. Do you compete a surf style or just skim?
I compete surf style sometimes, at bigger competitions when they're split up. I'll just do it for fun.
All right. We'll get back to that because we got Lily Sutter on the water right now. She has been training for this competition because I see him out in this cove almost every night.
Yes.
She's showing she's got the control of the back of the wave there, riding in the curl, riding the skim board. Dang. Got the floater and just end up washing out, coming back down. Now, is that the technical term of that trick? Is it called a floater when you go up on top?
Yeah.
Because I would think coming from skateboarding that it'd be 50-50.
I don't know. I've only heard it as floater. That's what everyone I know has called it.
Well, when you look like you're half on, half off the wave, it seems like a 50-50, but I didn't come up with surf terms. But technically in our sport, if you do a trick first, you get to name it.
Yep.
What would you name your trick if you came up with one?
Ooh, I don't know.
Come back to me on that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe just the Landry Hall.
Yeah, I guess it kind of depends what kind of trick.
Yeah,
Because
it does.
If it has some sort of trick, you can kind of put that in there, but I don't know.
Sure. Well, if you ever invent a trick, it would be my mission to learn it. So we're like, yeah, I can do a Landry Hall.
Yeah.
That's a good trick. Now she's back at it. Oh no. Taking the edge little too deep at the bottom of the wave. Looked like she was setting up for a trip.
Yeah, looked like she was setting up to go back up.
For sure. I think for me, as someone who's competed wakeboarding a bunch, the biggest struggle I've ever had in competition is thinking about the trick I'm going to do next while I'm doing a trick.
Yep.
And you fall in the trick that you're doing. And sometimes that'll happen. You'll be setting up and these little bobbles will come and play. You're not expecting it.
I just try not to think about it too much. Just kind of go with the flow and don't let your mind take over.
Yeah, that is a great strategy. And Jen Hernandez in this division, she's a sports psychologist, so she could probably help us out with this a lot.
Yeah.
Because the mental aspect of it is very critical. Because when you get out there and the pressure's on, it's hard to do things the way you normally do it.
Yeah,
when
it
the
is
pressure's
hard.
on.
Especially when you're on a different boat, different place, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Especially with an individualized sport like wake surfing or wakeboarding where it's all eyes on you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got to make it happen when the time is there, and you got to do it right when the pressure's on. So
yeah. No practice, no warm up.
No. Yeah, you don't get to go shoot some hoops before the game out here. You got to get right into it.
Yeah.
Reset. Loving the drone footage of that Malibu boat. Just plastered with all the sponsor graphics. Just representing all the great companies that have supported this event to get it to where it's at today.
Yeah, looks great.
For sure. Okay, we got Lily back up. Second pass here. Getting back into some carves. Just feeling out the wave. Curious to see what the next trick's going to be for her here.
Little ollie in the flats there. Looking
For
good.
sure. First 360 of the day. Not quite. Looking like it was going to be it. Man, I wish she could have pulled that off. It was close. That was the closest one so far. Yeah. Definitely got to appreciate everybody coming out here and tying up their boats and just enjoying a beautiful day. God's given us a good one here to be able to watch some good wake surfing and hang out with friends and family. So grateful for the day we get to have here together.
Yeah, there's lots of people on boats, on the shore. Everybody's showing up.
That's right. That's what it's about. And if you're stuck at home, watching this on Lake TV, you're missing out, but you're not missing it all. You're still getting to see what the action is got going on here at the Lake of the Ozarks. Super excited to have so many great surfers come out to show us their stuff.
Yeah.
So Landry, you are a very accomplished wake surfer, returning champion of Surffest.
Yeah.
Tell us what you got going on this summer and what you're doing to get better.
Just a lot of practice, just getting out there almost every day, trying to ride, learn new tricks, everything. Going to competitions, just getting out on the water is really the biggest part.
That's great. So what does a practice session look like for you when you go out to get on the water?
Just going out on the boat and hopping in the water and just doing my run over and over and over again.
Okay, so you have a choreographed routine.
Yeah.
All right. Now, just real talk, do you think anyone in the beginner division had a planned routine, or do you think at that level they're just kind of winging it?
I don't know.
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say. I think, like, when I would have been in that division, I don't think I would have had a choreographed routine.
Me
I just
neither.
winged it.
I've done one surf contest, and we were just sending it.
Yeah, I think my first competition, I just winged it. I mean, I was like, I'm going to carve, and that's it.
Sometimes that's all you need, but not in the intermediate division. This surfer here just did a tuck knee.
Yeah. Carving all the way up.
Yeah, Deanna's repping out some good turns, some good control. A couple little ollies on the flat.
Yeah.
There we go. We got some pumping. Got into a better tuck knee.
Yeah. Reaching into the wave there.
Yep. Trying to get some more pop on those ollies. Kind of back to like a traditional. Oh, shoot. Just goes out the side on that one. One of the scarier falls in wake surfing.
Yes.
When you realize, oh, that board is between me and the wave.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the ways you might be able to get hurt at wake
Yeah,
surfing, but mostly wake surfing is fairly harmless, and it's easy falls, but that wave can take the board back at you. So I always tell people to put their hands up when they don't know where the board's at, just to be sure.
That's always a good one, putting your hands over your face, just in case.
That's right. No one likes to smack to the face by a board.
No.
But yeah, they're going to get her back up. Pass number 2. I can't wait to see what she's going to do. I feel like she has a 360 in the bag.
Yeah, I think so. That first run was really good. It's consistent.
And consistency is key. Like, I think from what it sounds like, that's what it takes for you.
Yeah.
To just rep out that routine.
Yep.
That just makes what you're doing in a contest just feel like any other day on the water.
Yeah, just very consistent.
Hey, we got some front side slides to the, or with the handle. Getting back in, throwing the rope.
Some big carbs.
Yeah, getting really low on that one. Now, I don't know all the technical terms for wake surfing, maybe as well as you do, being that you do all the competitions and everything, but would that technically be a tuck knee or a drop knee?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Oh, 360. Oh, so
close. When are we going to see the first completed 360 of the day? I feel like it's coming up quick.
Me too.
So you're going to keep your eyes on the water. The crowd is going to go wild because we've seen a lot of attempts at it.
Yeah, it's coming. It's close.
Big time. Now, speaking of attempts, how many attempts do you think it took you before you did your first Surf 360?
Oh my gosh, it took so many. I know I did so many with you at lessons, and it took forever. My dad and I, we went out like almost every day trying to get it, and then the first time I landed it, he wasn't there.
No way. Poor Corey, not able to see the first 3.
Nope.
Well, that's what it takes. It's just a lot of reps, a lot of, determination.
Yeah, I would
You try
say
a few
over
times.
100 tries.
Over 100.
It was a lot.
How much gas money do you think that was?
A
Sorry,
lot.
Dad. But we got it now.
Yep.
So good that when you came to camp this year, you got the best trick award at the Awaken camp.
Yeah.
It was an air to 720? I remember that right?
Yes.
The Landry Hall. It's not one trick, it's 3.
Yep.
That's your thing.
I've been doing that trick a lot. It's super fun. Trying to get more spins down there.
Yeah.
Yep. I did, what'd I do? 5 spins
You're
out of
kidding
that
me.
air. Just this week was the first time I landed
That might take up over half the pass. So it might not be the best course management.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Right. So we got Phoenix here. I believe she's a returning champ of the beginner division from last year.
Yes.
So good to see her back. And curious to see if she's put some more tricks in her run to help her, up the difficulty to be in this intermediate division. I know they're from the Kansas City area. So we got people kind of coming from all over the Midwest here.
Yeah.
To show off their stuff, like that front side lip slide.
Yes, that was good.
It was good. Another really good one. Now, Landry, what is your, oh wait, could it be?
Oh.
Oh, she
so
knew it
close.
too. Just a little too far back to be able to regain her speed, but I bet she'll try it again.
I think so
I'd
too.
be
That
willing to
was
put
very
money on
close.
it. She might land the next one. So we like to look at that that run and kind of dissect it a little bit. So she did 2 lip slides.
Yep,
Would you think she was trying to get a better one?
probably.
Or do you, in wake surfing, can you get more points if you do the same trick multiple times?
It kind of varies from competition to competition. Some people, and judges too, like some people, if you do it better again, they'll give you more points, or some
Okay.
people will be like, well, you already did that, so.
Interesting. So that's definitely how it is in wakeboarding. If you go out and you choreograph a run, you wouldn't put a scarecrow in the first pass and then do the scarecrow again.
No.
Like judges would be like, cool, but you've already done that
Yeah.
trick. They
Yep.
want to see, more variety. They want to see,
Yeah.
you
They want to see different tricks. I try to keep it to just doing a trick once, unless I get down to the end of the pass and need a little filler or
that's cool.
something to do.
Feel like you can do it better.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of fun for me, coming from the wakeboard background, learning more about the in-depth part of wake surfing events.
Yeah.
To see like what would the judges look for. And it sounds to me like it's very similar to wakeboarding, but also like I can see where doing a bunch of carves and then getting into a flow like you would surf an ocean wave
Yeah.
would look cool. Or if you do a little bit, of a slash and you want to do a better one,
Yeah.
might get some more
Sometimes
points
the
out of it.
judges will be like, "Ooh, that one was better than the first one, so I'll give you a little bonus point here and there."
Interesting.
But it's really just personal preference of your judges.
Yeah. And in wakeboarding, we used to try to know who our judges were going to be because we knew what tricks certain judges liked. So if it was a certain person judging, you knew they liked spins. So you do more spins. So not sure if you can get that, detailed in wake surfing. Maybe that's a thing, but we definitely did when it came to wakeboarding. Any advantage you can have when it's a subjective sport.
Yes.
Just trying to impress those judges. But what we love about this event, it's a very family-friendly event. The competition is just to see who can do the best on this given day.
Yeah.
And but you're really putting your own skills to the test. Just like Phoenix says right here, surfing backside now.
Yeah.
I think this is our first surfer going backside.
Yeah.
So talk us through like what you think of like in the difference of surfing frontside compared to backside.
Backside is definitely way harder. I definitely struggle with it sometimes, but just keeping your body stable, and I like to move my arms when I do it, which you're not really supposed to, but it helps me. So
make it work. But you're riding a skimboard completely finless, is that right?
Yeah.
Makes sense why the arms might move a little bit.
It helps you keep on the edge so you don't really just sink.
Sure. Yeah, if I ride finless, I move my arms, my legs,
Yeah.
my back, and my head, and then I go in the water. So
Yeah,
you're a step ahead of me.
It's a little hard to ride backside, but
Funny thing is sometimes doing lessons, people just pop up and go backside and like,
Yeah.
oh, I just thought that's how you're supposed to do it. I
yeah.
had no idea the other side of the wave is way easier to learn.
Yes, I had someone I was teaching this week, and it just popped up backside. I was like, I feel like you want your other foot in the front.
It's funny, right? Like
Yeah.
if you're learning this stuff on your own, what you naturally think might actually be harder than what it needs to be. So that's why we love helping people out. We figure this stuff out and help you learn it so you don't have to take the hard crashes we had to learn it.
Yeah.
All right, Phoenix is back up on the water. Oh, she can tell it's coming to the end of the second pass. She's really putting in some extra effort here.
Yes.
All right, opted to go for a big front lip slide to finish off pass 2. Was really hoping to see the surf 360, but maybe she felt like, for this division, she had what it takes to hopefully get on the podium.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it pans out.
Hopefully.
Now we've got a very, very special local fan favorite, Jennifer Hernandez, coming out to surf with us here today. Great rider.
She is.
Great person.
Yes, she's very sweet, very helpful.
So if you get a chance to get to know Jennifer, you will be substantially blessed. And if you want to surf with Jennifer, she actually does women's wake sessions during the week here, Lake of the Ozarks. You can come out on Tuesday afternoons. If you're over 18, you can hang out, crank some tunes, and surf with Jennifer. And then on given Saturdays, we do all-girls sessions. So moms, daughters, get out, surf with Jennifer here with the Iguana Marine Group on the State of Mind Axis A245.
Yeah, excited to see what she has here in this run. I know she's been practicing a lot this week. I've seen her out there.
You get some great drone footage, got some quick cuts. Yeah. Oh, she's vibing. She's got the tunes cranked on the Malibu. Big bottom turn, frontside slash. Come on. Some pops in the flats. Oh, man, Jennifer's linking together lots of tricks, tons of flow. Here we go, setting up for something big. Yeah, you can hear the judges in the background. They're hyped on her surf style, riding surf style. She's going to throw maybe one more for us here, setting up. What's it going to be? Oh, just overshot it. Very common way to go down on the 360.
Yes, very.
You got any tips for anyone out there who's getting stuck at that point on that trick?
Just cutting back in on your toe side. That if you put weight more on your toes, then it'll make you stop turning and keep you into the wave.
Yeah, let me get my notes pad out here. It's one of those tricks where like you think you got it,
Yes.
and then some days you don't, and you're wondering like what happened. It's like a golf swing.
It happens to me too.
You'll have good days and bad days,
Yeah.
but I feel like the most important thing in any kind of sport, I guess, is having drills that you can go back to help you reset, where you're not thinking about the trick, you're just focusing on the drill. And for me, this is going to sound like a lot. This is going to be just tons of information here, but I like to ride switch backside with the board backwards And I do a frontside 180 up the wave with the rope, catch the wave on my toes, and then I drop back in. And for whatever reason, that is like my mental reset. And then I can get, yeah, it's a lot to say. It's not much to do.
Yeah.
And
I like to do just a lip slide.
A like front lip slide or front board?
Just front board and then a back slide.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a good one too. I'll have to remember that. All right, we got Jennifer Hernandez back up. It's pass number 2. She looks really relaxed.
Yes.
Just like,
Super
just a walk in the park. Just happens to be the Lake of the Ozarks State Park. Here we go.
Oh,
Unfortunately, just tuck the nose of the board down into the wave. And I've seen her land that a bunch.
Yes, me too.
Contest settings will just change the way you do things just enough.
They will.
But hey, she'll probably get back up. I think they're doing 1 pickup per pass. So that'll give her another chance to put that down and be the first surf backside 360 of the day.
Yes, getting so close. I think everyone's tried it.
Yeah, everyone's throwing it out there. You know, some a little closer than others. And that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
I will say, I probably think the Surf 360 is probably the thing I've spent the most time on with coaching.
Yes, I think it's the hardest trick to learn. I think it's the trick that everyone starts with, but I think it's the hardest trick for people to learn.
You're right. And I think it's because it holds such like a high prestige value to be able to do the 360.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll come back to that here in a minute after Jennifer hopefully lands her 360. And then maybe we'll talk a little more about how she lands it.
Yes. Dropping her knee down right onto the board. Looking good.
Very good. It took her back to the curl. And unfortunately, the wave just devoured the front of her board.
Yes.
And I know she pulled that off at the Malibu event we had earlier this summer.
Yes, she did. She was super happy about it.
And that's just how competing goes. You know, some days you get it, some days you get close. And today she just didn't quite pull it off.
Yeah.
So it's interesting sometimes how just a little bit different shape in the wave can help you with those tricks like that.
Yeah, definitely the steepness. A lot of people, I know I definitely struggle with how steep the wave is and coming off of the wave and sinking the front of the board just like she did.
Very common outcome on the 360.
Yes.
But yeah, that's why we're here with Kirby School of Wake. We can kind of help you course correct some of those natural tendencies that if done enough over time, they become habits.
Yeah.
That's when they become harder to fix. So
They do.
come on out, get a session with us where we can help you fix that stuff before it becomes engraved in your muscle memory.
Yeah, I know I was dropping my chest until Kirby said something about it when I was learning, and it helped a lot because I had a big tendency to do that.
As many people do, and I'm glad you got them now, even better than me. So student has become the teacher here with Landry Hall. I think I need to book a lesson with you here soon. All right, next up we've got Paige, and she's tossing the rope in. She's been hanging out with the whole Malibu crew here with us. Stoked to have her here from Indiana, I believe.
Wow. It's a long journey.
No kidding. But I can see why she made the trip. She's riding good. Do a little ollie in the flat, connected back in with some more carves.
Oh.
Come on.
So
there it was.
close.
The chest drop.
Yep.
Stuck her right in the place where there was no more wave, unfortunately.
Yep. Dropping your chest just gets your weight on your heels and takes you out.
It does. You don't want to get caught on your heels, not on the wake surf wave.
No. Sometimes I still struggle with that. Like, I'll go back to having old muscle memory of that.
Got to reprogram it.
Yeah.
For me, it's even tough as I switch to different boats
Mm-hmm.
and figuring out the the tendencies of the wave. Like what you're saying, if it's a steeper wave, it's definitely more challenging.
It is.
Which personally, why I prefer the Malibu and Axis wave so much. It has such a nice, playful zone where it's very manageable to be able to go up on the wave and do the 360. But then there's that fine line, right? If you want a big steep wave, so you have the speed.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to the 360, you want it to be mellow. So you got to kind of figure out a way to
I know
balance
if I
that all
fall
out.
on a 360 in a competition, the next 360 I'm going to do is going to be in the flats.
Okay, that's a good strategy.
Yeah, so then I don't have to worry about what the wave is doing. I just have to worry about me.
Yeah. So your competitors are listening, so don't give away too many of your secrets. But that's a great strategy. I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Getting way up there on top of the wave.
Right, looks like they're kind of figuring out the course here, how much time is left. And I think that's it for pass number 1.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. Nice.
Just dropping her at the end, gonna turn around and get her right back up for
That's
pass
right.
number 2.
So how much do you think of course management when it comes to planning out your run?
A lot. I think about where the 3/4 buoy is gonna be if they're doing that at the competition, where I need to throw tricks if I think they're a little shaky, you know. If I'm like, ooh, maybe that's not the trick I'm the best at, I'll put it somewhere in my run.
I like that.
Yeah.
So the 3/4 buoy, I'm guessing you're saying like when you're on your second pass,
Yeah.
if you fall after that,
Yep.
you're out.
Yep.
That's it. So this is a little bit different here because you just get 2 pickups kind
Yeah.
of from no matter what. Or do they have a 3/4 buoy? Am I seeing that right?
I don't know.
A halfway buoy? Yeah. So I guess if you fall halfway on your second pass, are they still getting a pickup? Have you seen?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so just confirmed if you fall before the red buoy on the way back, you get picked up. But if you fall after it, you're out. So yeah, this is what Landry's saying is if you're a competitor in the wake surf competition scene here, you really got to think about where you're putting your tricks with that lower consistency percentages, because you don't want to go down in a place where you can't get picked back up. Got a nice aerial shot from the drone here.
Yeah, it looks great.
Really showing the true shape of that Malibu M230 wave. Wow, she's riding way far back. Setting up for something big. Could it be it?
Oh, so close.
Just slipped out on the heels.
Yep.
Man,
That back foot was on the board, but just lost balance a little bit.
kind of looped out a little bit. So that's my favorite part about wakeboarding. You're actually attached to the board you're riding. Just can't fall back like that.
It's a little rough sometimes when you've been out there for a couple hours and your board goes way far away and you're like, I have to swim now.
Wow. Compared to the amount of swimming you have to do to surf in the ocean,
Yeah.
it's probably not too bad.
No.
Now, have you ever surfed in the ocean?
I have not surfed in the ocean.
What?
No. The only time I've done anything like that is been to the surf ranch.
Okay, so that's
which
similar
was-
to ocean
yeah, that
surfing.
was
Cool.
Courtesy of the WWA.
Wow, because you won a division, so you got one
Yeah.
of the awards to surf ranch.
That was the coolest experience ever.
That's amazing. Did you get footage of that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it on your Instagram?
I think so.
Yeah, shout out. What's your Instagram so people can give you a follow?
It is at Landry Surfs.
She does surf. She surfs good. Probably one of the best at the lake, to be honest. Got some really good tricks. And she's consistent at them, too. That's the thing. It's one thing to be able to do a really great trick, but if you can only get it 1 out of 10 times, it's going to be hard to win a contest.
Yep, consistency is the key.
So true. Here we go. Could this be it? The chest drop got her again.
So close.
So close. Now, to me, when I see a 360 that's like perfectly executed, it looks like the rider is pretty much doing a carve up and down the wave.
Yep.
But doing a spin.
Mhm.
And it's just that flow of being able to go up the wave, catch it,
Down
and
the
ride
wave.
back down. And a lot of people miss the go back down part, and then you're down and out.
It's simple once you understand it. You just have to figure it out, and that's the hard part.
They gotta put in the reps. I think we could do an entire interview just talking about the Surf 360.
Yes, definitely. I think it's
Podcast
the hardest
idea.
trick to learn. It took me the most time
Wow.
out of all of the tricks I've learned.
Now, are there different versions of the 360, or is there just one way
Yeah,
that works?
You can do a front side 360.
Yeah.
Like where you go up and come back down. And then you can do an alley-oop 360, so
Oh.
put a little pop in it.
Sounds like we're talking like Harlem Globetrotters here. This is like getting real fancy.
Yeah, there's lots of different ways.
And with our wake school, we've found there's like, honestly, to me, there's 5 different ways
Yeah.
to do a 360. And I break it down to beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, and pro.
Yeah.
And it's all about the way you approach the wave, where you end up on it, and just knowing where to start. Because some people start off trying to do it more like the advanced way, and you're going to be a long way from completing it. So there's easier ways to do things when you're first learning them.
Yes, there is.
So you don't always want to mimic the pros exactly. You maybe learn at the
the most basic, easy way first?
Yeah, I know I learned mine more down in the flats.
Yeah.
And I've been working on going up the wave when I do a 360.
Sick.
So.
That would definitely be more advanced.
Yeah.
But it seems like that's how everyone's trying to do it here today. So.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting more wave from Joe Moore here. He's all the way at the back, surfing that right side, riding right foot forward, and he's going down off the front. Must not have got his practice reps in. He's a home court advantage on that Malibu M230. So if Joe's out there, who's on the ski? Andrew. Whoa. He's got that Sea-Doo Spark. Pretty much just did a wheelie. Riding the jet ski like a dirt bike. I like it. That's the best thing about our team here with State of Mind Water Sports in Iguana. We like to have fun. And no matter what we're doing, it's going to be funny.
Yes, it's always a good time when I'm at camp. I always see the people working at State of Mind, and they're always so nice, always super helpful, just even if the kids are annoying them, you know, being loud.
Yeah, so we do a Waken camp based out of Iguana Marine Group. And there's nothing better than bringing 35 screaming kids from off the water into the dealership. And my wife tries to make them be quiet.
I know we got stuck in there on a little bit of a rainy day, and
Yep.
I'm sure they were ready for us to leave.
Yeah, but they will always invite us back because they're such good people, and they definitely love supporting our program, which we're so thankful for. So, yeah, Joe Moore runs the pro shop there in St. Louis, also does some boat sales. Very knowledgeable guy. So he's already showing off some of his best stuff here. Get a little side slide.
That wave looks super big,
Yes.
super steep.
Come on. No, man. Now that trick he did before he attempted the 3, where he kind of slid sideways but didn't go up on the wave, is that a drifter or is that just what I want to call it?
I don't know. There's so many tricks that people just call them whatever they want, really.
Okay.
I mean, it's just kind of here and there.
And then Will from Lake TV. Oh, Wake TV. That's an idea right there.
Fun.
Let's go, Will. Let's do some Wake TV. But he was calling my tricks.
Yeah.
I think with anything you could come up with, which I think is great.
Yeah, he was saying them, and then my dad was commentating.
All right.
And he was trying to figure it out, but
We didn't get the true story from Corey?
I'm not sure they were correct.
That's all right.
He
We
was
used to watch like the rebroadcasts of like the pro wakeboard tour.
Yeah.
And they would misname tricks, and we'd be like, no.
Yeah.
It's a
this would-
dum-dum.
This would make
Not a
you
Fruit
cringe.
Loop. Come on. You call yourself professionals. We're just trying to be professionals here, which is why we've got such a professional team running this event. Yes, we are the professional imitators.
Yes.
Trying to imitate what the pros do. We're practically going to have pro wake surfers going on in that advanced division here coming up soon. So, Landry, I don't know what your routine is before you ride. If you got to put your Bose headphones on, get in the zone, stretch,
Not really.
run a mile. I'm just telling you, this is wakeboard pre-ride stuff.
Yeah, I don't really have a super great routine. Just stretch a little and try not to think about it too much. Just
That is the best thing you can do.
yeah,
Because if you start thinking about it
Yeah.
too soon before you do it.
stay out of my head.
You
I like
got
to
to.
keep myself busy before I go.
And thanks for being here, by the way.
Yeah.
This is really fun. All right, Joe Moore back for more. Easy phrase to say with this guy. Tossing the rope to the boat. It's nice to see guys like this who work in the industry so hard, but unfortunately not able to complete that second pass. Luckily, that pickup jet ski was right there. Nothing like your boss man being right there on a rough day, there to pick you up. Yeah, fun fact about competing. When I was younger, I was very, very much so in my head.
Yeah.
And I wasn't known for as being a contest rider. And I figured out why. And this is a big breakthrough for me, but I used to like think about what tricks I was going to do the entire day.
Yep.
And I realized you can't do that.
No. You have to stay out of your head. I try to keep myself busy. I like to bring friends to my contests.
That's cool.
So I don't think about it, so I can just like have someone to talk to and just.
Because it's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good day regardless. You're doing something fun. You're doing it with your friends.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, we're all just blessed to even be able to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
exactly. It's just a super great day out here.
yeah.
It's beautiful, sunny.
And then you go out there and do your absolute best, and it's
Yeah.
that much better. Man, that flotilla is rocking.
Yes.
It's a good thing they've got those Paradise pads smushed between the wake boats. Because, you know, it's a pretty known thing around here. We don't surf in coves where boats are tied together. That's not a good rep.
Nope.
Which leads us probably to a time to talk about wake responsibility. You are responsible for your wake, you know.
Yes, you are.
So keeping yourself a good 200 feet away from other docks or boats, that's always a plus.
Yes, especially the fishermen.
Oh, the fishermen.
They don't like us.
True story I made up. When we surf, the fish actually come to the surface and they're easier to catch.
Yeah, I always see them jumping out behind me.
They do. The fishermen love that. So we've really got a good rep going with the fishermen nowadays.
Yeah.
And it looks like we got Mandy Armstrong coming out here strong.
Yeah, some big carbs, very snappy.
Powerful surfing, good fundamentals.
Good control.
You can tell she's riding finless, the way that board kicked out. Come on, not quite enough. When is it going to be when we see that first 360 of the day? Will it be you?
Know. Hopefully, I would hope so. But I hope someone gets it before me.
Yeah, there won't be too long because we are, almost done with the intermediate division here. And then the advanced division will be up for our best surfers of the day. It's hard to say, but Surf Fest is nearly halfway done.
Yeah.
And we got to wait a whole nother year before we can do this again. Time to start planning for next year.
Yes, definitely. Plan your trip to come down here and come ride. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I even convinced my dad to ride this morning.
Is he on the list?
I think so.
I think I missed a whole page. There is a geriatric group of elderly folks, 45 and older, who have signed up to surf with us out here at Surf Fest.
Heck yeah.
Wow. Let's look at some of these names. Maybe there's some of my customers from Fort Myers. Because we do a lot of elderly surf sessions down there in the winter with all the retirees and their grandkids. Okay. That's a stacked group.
It is.
Yeah, that's might as well be an advanced division in its own segment there.
Yeah.
All right, she's getting a little bit more out of that first pass. Dropping into the squat. Holding the wave in the right place there. That was good. More carbs. Loving the drone footage.
Yes, great angles.
Oh, the flotilla is getting hyped for our next rider.
Yes, they're very hyped.
Trying to sway the momentum. I like it. Oh, nice little slip out for the end there. All right, Mandy's back, pass number 2.
Got that knee dropped all the way to the board there.
That was sick. Now, when you look for a tuck knee, oh wait, this is it? It's not it.
So close.
So close, and she knows it too. All the way around, up, but unfortunately down. But yeah, so anyway, on the tuck knee, do you like it personally when you see the knee touch the board, or do you think it looks better just above, like a true ocean surf?
When I do it, I like to touch my knee to the board.
Cool.
I think it looks cool, really getting down and just getting below the wave. Sometimes I like to put my head in the wave like I'm getting barreled. Just
Even
add a little
better.
comedy to it.
Nothing funny about it. That's a serious wave.
It is.
Get your head under the curl. That's sick.
It's just fun. Adds a little style points to it, you know.
A lot of style.
Make it your own.
Is it possible to do a tuck knee on the board and then 360?
I have seen some.
Okay.
I've seen some very similar. I've seen a fire hydrant 360.
Really?
Yes.
When you think everything's been done and then you hear something like that.
It's pretty cool.
Do you have any innovative moves that you're willing to share with us that you might try today?
No, not really.
Yeah?
I have one that I'm trying to learn. It's pretty fun.
Okay. Well, I know how it is with unveiling new tricks. We don't want any spoilers. But we'll definitely recommend you follow Landry's Surf?
Landry Surfs, yeah.
Landry Surfs. A lot of good content on there. All her progress. Oh, looked like a fire hydrant just went down right there. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for her on that second pass. And the end of her run. I know she had so much more. Landry Surfs is showing me this fire hydrant 360 on the Instagram. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that surf wave?
It's beautiful.
The energy is hyped over there on that M230. Happy to see so many people out here having fun with us today. Are you trying that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably not today, unless I make it all the way down.
Yeah, why not?
Is that the section or no? Is it close to that? Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
That's sick.
I feel like that would hurt to basically stomach the board. How many more riders do we have?
All right, we got Lydia on the water. Put your hands together. Fan favorite.
Yeah, sounds like they're getting super hyped out there on the boats.
She brought her hyped crew. That's it.
Yep.
She's got some signature moves. I remember from Surf Fest 2024. Excited to see what she's able to pull off for us here. See if she can get that top spot of the intermediate division. Man, I know a 360 would definitely help in the standings, but we'll just have to see what she's able to do riding the skim style board, so that will certainly help.
Yes, I also think she's joining us for the advanced division.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just get a little practice run here. Trying to feel out the wave. They typically ride an Axis T250, so very similar wave shape. A lot of hand drags on the cars, showing some extra control, which is nice.
Yeah, looking super smooth out there. Very graceful up and down the wave.
She wants wedge 2, maybe as opposed to wedge 3, trying to mellow it out some. Or make it take it steeper, I don't know. There it is. That was the trick I was hoping to see.
Yes.
What was that, a fire hydrant foothold out with a 1-footer out the front? Let's go.
I believe it's called a sitting duck.
Cleverly named.
I believe that would be the technical term for it. That's what I've learned.
Sitting duck. And I've got something new to learn. Crazy how peaceful it is out here today. Having this whole cove blocked off, no wake.
Yeah, it's super flat and calm out here today. It's nice.
Heck yeah. So good for the viewing and for everyone that's out there riding. Because that's one of the things when you go to a competition, you just never really know what you're going to get.
No, could be terribly windy.
Windy is tough, other boat traffic.
Yes.
So definitely stoked that, you know, the team from State of Mind Water Sports and Iguana Marine Group know the importance of giving the riders the best chance to do their best tricks.
Yeah, it's super helpful having great conditions to ride in.
You can look forward to this every year. We're out here just doing our best stuff, bringing you a good event here to Lake of the Ozarks. Okay, Lydia Webster out for pass number 2. Stoked to see if she gives us a 360 attempt.
Maybe we'll get the first one of the day.
I hope so. She hopes so.
Yes.
She's got a pretty good coach with her husband, Kevin, but no, man. Going for the low on the wave spin.
That's how I learned mine, pretty low.
It's a good skim way to do it. So, yeah, Kevin Webster's going to be riding in the advanced division. I feel like he found his spot on the podium with you last year.
Yes, he did.
So you better watch out. He might have something new to throw.
I know.
Runner up to Landry Hall. This is good stuff, though. We're seeing a lot of you know, difference in tricks going on, a lot of unique style. I'm just loving what I'm seeing out here at Surf Fest.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So did I hear your dad was a wakeboarder at one time?
He tried to be.
Tried to be a wakeboarder. Did Corey Hall ever land a flip? He shakes his head no. There's still time.
Tried once.
Sometimes all it takes is one time to realize it may not be your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so either a flip on a wakeboard or a 360 on a surfboard. Either way, they're fan favorites. Pretty awesome to get to see Mossi Pivaretti out there throwing some super sick tricks.
Yeah, and you too. You were throwing down out there.
Well, thank you. It's hard to come off the mic and right to the wake, but hey, just getting out the back too far for Lydia. Unfortunately not able to finish off that second pass maybe the way she was hoping for, but ultimately a lot of good stuff was done, and the judges are going to have their work cut out for them to try to figure out who is the ultimate winner of that division. There's still 2 more to come in the intermediate group here. Excited to see what they're going to throw for us.
Yeah, me too. Still waiting for that 360.
There's like
It's close.
a bounty out for it now. I think we need to throw like some bonus prize money for the first 360 of the day. That's kind of an idea for 2026. You stick that in the beginner division, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I think there is a maybe a restriction. I don't know if 360s are allowed in the beginner division, but still might as well send it.
Maybe put it in the intermediate.
Yeah. Or if you stick it in the beginner, you get bumped to intermediate.
Yeah.
Should be an award for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me growing up in wakeboarding, that was always like the greatest honor to come to a competition and throw tricks that are in the next division and you get the bump award. Like that's better than winning. You're like, yeah, this division I'm in is cool and all, but I'm moving up.
Yeah. That seems like a cool award. I don't think they really do that for surf.
Just bring it back.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be cool for this event.
And for wakeboarding, it was interesting. If you try a trick that's out of the category you're in and you didn't land it, normally you'd get bumped pretty hard, like probably slam. So some people would try stuff that was a little out of their skill level, their skill set. But not much of that going on here wake surfing. I haven't seen any actual hard falls yet.
No.
Which is kind of what makes wake surfing so appealing.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
you don't have
low
to,
impact.
you know, make sure you're up on your insurance policy or anything. You just go surf.
Yeah.
Unlike wakeboarding, where it's a little more intense.
Yeah, definitely. It's super low impact, good for really anyone.
For sure. But nowadays we've got so many grandparents surfing. The kids are like, give me something more. Give me some high-flying action.
Yeah.
So we've been doing a lot of wakeboard lessons, which is great to see the younger kids wanting to get back into that more extreme sport of wakeboarding. But surfing is always going to have its extreme aspects to it here, like with hard tricks, like these lip slides and airs. This rider is looking really smooth. Who do we got here? This is Casey from Malibu.
Getting some air.
360 of the day. Come on, be the one. 547. Oh. Looked like a 6.7 to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, super close 360s.
Man. Kicked into the 540.
Yep.
Maybe consider riding switch backside for a minute.
Yeah.
Buttered around one more 180. Why not go 7? Casey knows his way around to Malibu. Maybe rides, I think he rides an Axis T220 on the home front. So yeah, dude works with Malibu Factory Direct.
Yeah.
So if you have questions about Malibu access boats, this guy lives and breathes the brand. Going on the Malibu Just Ride tour, on the water all day, every day, showing people the best part about the boats we love. Queso himself.
Yeah, sounds like he's got a cheering section out there.
Oh, the Malibu crew is hyping this one up. He might even get the bump award if he's going to go up to advance. If he sticks that 360, look out. Popping a little air out there. Knowing Casey, that's probably not even his board. He probably just grabbed a board and started surfing it.
Probably.
Confirm, that is Joe's board. So way to go, Casey, on Joe's board. Looking good out there, buddy.
Yeah.
So Landry, what are some other trick names in surfing, wake surfing, that you think are unique or interesting?
That's hard. Like, I feel like they have kind of boring names compared to wakeboard tricks.
Yeah. There's obviously some funny ones in wakeboarding.
Yeah, I think the fire hydrant's pretty good. Sitting duck. I don't know.
Yeah. What is the, you said there, you mentioned an alley-oop early.
Yep, that's where you do
someone
a 360.
toss a ball to you? Oh, no.
No, you get a little hop into a 180.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
There's also the sushi roll.
Oh, explain that one.
That one, you kick the board up, catch it with your hands, turn your body, and land on your stomach.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So then you boogie board out of it?
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot achieve that, but
Hey.
maybe someday.
Absolutely.
It's pretty cool to see.
Oh, man. He was just setting up for something big there.
Yeah. Looked like maybe another 360.
Was that a sushi roll at the end there?
Maybe.
He missed the board a little bit.
Yeah.
All he had to do was land on the board. It would have been a sushi roll.
We'll give it to him.
Partial credit. Didn't land
Yeah.
it. Now, for you as a wake surfer, what would be your best explanation between the difference of carving and pumping?
I think of pumping more as like kind of going up the wave super fast and like thinking of it as almost little hops to get back in. Kind of catching that edge and just really shooting back in. I think carving is more just flowy, kind of like up and down, graceful.
Yeah.
But pumping is definitely more fast paced and like trying to get back in the wave.
Totally. So it's more of like a recovery technique?
Yeah, trying to get speed and come back in.
I like that. Now, when it comes to doing an air, do you pump into an air or do you just pop out of the lip?
I
mid-jerk?
like to do just like one big pump and to get back in. So just like one big pump and then pop off
Send
the
it.
wave. Yeah.
Nice. We got the Queso man up there riding backside now, showing us he's got the board control to go either way. What's he setting up for? Frontside 180. Oh, no. Kept his hat on. Success on that, but unfortunately not able to stay up after the trick. And that's one of the biggest things with wake surfing is you're not attached to that board.
No.
So you're going to see a lot of what I would imagine in like a skateboard contest is just a lot of falls because it's hard to stay on and complete the trick you're going for. But when you do, it is incredible.
It'll just, you'll have it under your feet and then next moment you won't and you're like, oh no.
How'd we get here? Oh, yeah, I slipped.
Yep.
So in your mind, what would be like the next innovative thing you think you'll see in wake surfing? Any ideas on that?
I have seen on Instagram double ups.
Double ups?
Yep.
Okay, so
Like-
someone from wakeboarding, when you drive back through your own wave.
Yes. And then
Okay.
they will hit a double up with a surfer and they will just get super big air.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that?
Like huge pop.
Okay.
So I've definitely seen that and I think that could be in the wake surf community. Like
For
I
sure.
think that could be a competition sometime maybe.
Do you think there's ever a place for obstacles?
Maybe.
Do you think you could ever get into a line with like a ramp or a rail?
I've seen like just some pros out there having fun and they will throw a water mat with
Yeah.
like pipes on it and then they will just go over those and land back on the water.
Okay. Coming to you soon from Paradise Pads. Wake Surf Rails.
Yeah.
You may hear of it first and see it here next year. Oh, wow. Trevor's got some real buttery slides. Probably one of the most standout rides we've seen so far here in the intermediate division.
Oh.
No.
I mean, like maybe a shove attempt.
Yeah, straight to the shins. That is one of the hard ways you can fall on a wake surfboard.
Yes, the shins. I definitely have some bumps and bruises from that.
It has been done. Usually the board takes more of the hit than the body, but,
Yeah.
you know, I have seen it do some damage to a board and a body. One in particular is our coach right there in our beautiful Access A245. Took a shin right to the board this week and split it in half. What are you going to do?
It's the worst pain ever.
Got to fix it. The body and the board.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is the best way to roll up to Surf Fest. Is in your own boat, park it and surf, and then go back to work as a wakeboard coach. Wake surf coach.
Living the life out there.
He is. Jackson Hood. Yep. So Jackson Hood parking over there. We're going to have to find out what division he's going to be in. With the time frame we're working with, it might be advanced. All right, Trevor back up on the water. Doing a little backside slide.
Yeah.
Almost like a front board, but not up on the wave. That was pretty innovative. Nice flowy cuts. There was the front board slide to the hand drag. Nice work, Trevor.
Yeah, getting some nice carves in there.
Could be the first spin of the day. I don't know. Looks like he's got the skills to pay the wake surf bills.
Could be possible.
Where is he at? So Surf Fest 2025, I feel like it's going pretty well. Things are running smooth. We're already running later in the day than what we did last year, so I'd assume that there's more riders this year.
Yeah, lots of boats
It's a
out
good
here.
sign. Great turnout. Always happy to see people coming out to support our local water sports community, getting their friends together, signing up for events like this. This is what keeps things going.
Yeah. We
Keeps
got
us
people
excited.
swimming, people on paradise pads, everything.
It's a
Their
vibe.
boats.
So much better than just going and just parking somewhere. Like, you actually have some entertainment here.
Yes.
Like this run from Trevor here, looking really good out there on that M230. Getting set up here. Good little rope toss across, and he's right back at it. Looks like he's about halfway through pass number 2. What is he going to do? Setting up for something here. The 360, so close. He looking like a fish flopping out of the water and down into the dive. Will he get up and get another try? It looks like he might. This could be it.
It could be. He was super close there.
He's got to lock in.
Yep, he does.
So that was pretty traditional skim style there. Stayed
Yeah.
low on the wave.
Looked super good.
But man, that belly flop out the front, that's one thing I've seen just too many times.
Yep. Sometimes pretty painful.
Is it? Oh,
Can
man.
be.
So yeah, if you see someone who has that tendency to catch the toes up by the nose of the board, what would you tell them to do differently?
I think going up the wave a little more.
Yeah.
Coming back down. Sometimes if you spin too far in the bottom, then you're not going to have enough speed and you're just going to catch that toe edge. Or if you're leaning forward.
Yep. Yeah, I find a lot of people are so conditioned to thinking about getting weight on their front foot when they want to come forward.
Yep.
And then there's weight over the nose and down you go. So
Sinking the front is a big one.
that's a tough one.
Also the steepness of the wave.
Sure. Yeah, if you can mellow out the wave. Oh, could this be it?
Oh.
Same thing again. Just out the front. That's going to be it for him, unfortunately. Looks like he just needs a quick tune-up at Kirby School of Wake.
Yep.
Register now online, kirbyschoolofwake.com. Next availability, August 15th. Just kidding. We got spots available all summer, and we can get you out here any time of day, really. I mean, morning times are ideal.
Yeah.
But you can surf kind of any time.
Yep, we were out on the lake and saw Kirby yesterday.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
We were out back in the state park, kind of hide from the more heavier traffic areas or where people tend to cove out. So
Yeah, it was getting pretty busy.
this lake gets busy, but it's great if you can get out early, or we even stay out late. We offer twilight sessions, which is pretty sick. Get out at the best time of day, 5:30 to 8.
Yeah.
And yeah, catch the last
It's
few
a
good
lot
runs
better
of the
during
day.
the week.
It is good during the week, that's for sure.
Yep, that's when I do most of my surfing, during the week.
Are you a sunrise rider or are you a sunset session?
Sunset.
Sunset session.
Yep.
I'm with you.
I go straight from dance practice to the lake. And
All right.
Just till dark.
So what are some other interests that you have that you feel like help with wake surfing?
I feel like dance definitely helps with wake surfing a lot.
I can imagine.
I think it gives like really good balance. Very good, like helping knowing what your body's doing, like on your toes and your heels.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the advantage there. You're like cross training for wake surfing.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can kind of see that whenever you surf. I see this like rhythmic flow that resembles like a dance routine.
Yeah.
And it is pristine. I can't wait for everyone to see the run you put down today because I just know it's going to be awesome. Now, me, however, I have never taken a dance lesson, but maybe I should. It might help my wake surfing.
Maybe.
And funny thing about other things you can do to help your wake surfing, I tend to tell people if you can wakeboard, it'll actually help your wake surfing a little bit.
Yeah.
And the reason that is because when you're attached to a board, every movement you make is like an instant response. That's where when you're surfing, it's a little delayed.
Yeah, I learned to surf and wakeboard at the same time. So
That's
like
right.
within the same day, I learned both. So I just liked surfing more because it was a lot less impact. Took a toe side edge.
You did?
Yeah.
Wasn't with me, was it?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a bit of an art of driving the boat so that people are going to catch an edge.
Yeah.
Normally I slow the boat down a little before it happens.
Yeah, I decided I like to surf more.
Yeah. Yeah, we all got our things, but it's good just to do as many things as you can on the water.
Yeah.
Wakeboard, wake surf, wake foil, even tubing. You know what? It's the middle of the day. Your kids want to go have fun. Whip them around on a tube, you know?
Tubing is definitely, my friends and I, we like to tube on the weekends.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because it's hard to like surf and wakeboard because it's so busy. So we like to take the jet skis out and tube and.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, the only problem is when we're on those sunset sessions and the cove is glassed out and then a wake boat comes in tubing, you're like, bro, you're blowing it.
Yep.
The good tube waves are in the channel. Get out
They
there
are.
in that main, whip it up, and we like to hog our spot here.
Yes, definitely.
But it's all about just sharing the love, sharing, the experience that we get to have on our boats, bringing as many people out on the boat as you can, introducing new friends to it.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, the more people we get into this, the more fun we're all going to have because, that's what keeps this going. And I'm thankful to have State of Mind Water Sports and Iguana Marine Group seeing the value and bringing people together to show off their best stuff and have fun meeting other people who love to do the same things.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun when you have people you can go out with and go surf.
Absolutely. There's been many, many hours of me and my dad, and that was it.
Yes.
But when you have a whole crew riding, cheering each other on, it's almost like this energy that pushes you to the next level.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I know my dad and I spend a lot of time on the boat together, just us surfing.
That's great.
But it's a lot of fun when you can bring out your friends and your family and share it with them too.
Totally.
Teach 'em.
And if you've been, perfecting a trick in private and then all your friends come out and see you do it, they're like, what? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
All right, Landry, thank you for hanging out and chatting with me today. You were awesome. Give it up for Landry Hall. But the best is yet to come from her here in this advanced division. All right, we got Mr. Pink Shades himself. This man ended up on the podium last year. Excited to see what he's going to be able to do this year. Derek Berry. Surfing the surf style, up and down the wave. So we are in the advanced division now. You're going to see another level of tricks like that front side board slide straight into a wake slash. giving the announcer some things to talk about here as he's setting up for something big. What's he going to be? Oh, a failure to launch on the air, but I think he's resetting up for another one. Hopefully we'll get a better pop on this. Nice backside 360, first one of the day. Come on, Barry. Doing very good. Way to go, Derek. Oh, yes. Kind of popped out of that one, a bit of an alley-oop. That's where he gets a little bit of air on a backside 180 and then butters the rest of it around. Wow, big boost of the board shooting out on that one. Way to go, Derek. You can definitely tell he's been spending some time on the water, perfecting some of those bigger tricks. Got Derek back up on the water, pass number 2. He is shredding that Malibu M230. Huge air popping out of the lip. I think they're rocking some pink pony. Feeling good. Nice 360. We went from not seeing any completed 360s to seeing 3 360s in one run. Got the pink pony song matching the pink shades. This guy is a total vibe.
Definitely a vibe, for real.
Oh, yeah. We got Mandy on the mic with us here. Oh, pop, shove it. Not quite able to pull it off.
Really close? Okay.
Well, thanks for joining me, Mandy.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kirby.
Excited you're out here. I saw you working the crowd, getting them fired up with the free, you know, the swag.
Oh, yeah. Nothing's better than free swag.
Oh, yeah, they're hyped.
Free swag. We had T-shirts, we had hats, we had a whole bunch of different T-shirts, and then the Malibu like travel bags.
What?
Some of those were out there.
Okay.
It's nice. I have one.
Lucky.
Yep.
got the best bag.
No,
you got those
they're
tricks
really
in the
cute.
bag too. Do you like your run out there? How'd you feel out
Yeah,
there?
yeah. I actually really like the wave. I like a steeper wave. I'm
Cool.
a steeper rider. Just like to go all the way back. I don't know if you saw, I got way back, and then I can go down into the knee and then just go forward.
It was sick.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what we've been saying is one of the best parts of this Malibu wave is just how far back you can go.
Yes,
There's still a
I
lot of
like
wave.
to ride far back for sure, because especially if you're trying to learn new tricks, it's good to have that extra push to go forward if you are leaning back.
Totally.
Yep.
All right, Kevin Webster. He was the runner-up in the advanced division last year to Landry Hall.
Still rocking Pink Pony Club out
Pink
here.
Pony Club is going strong. That's one of the best parts of the vibe on a wake boat is you can crank the tunes. Listen to all your favorite music. Oh, looking good. I was inspired by Kevin to learn that trick. I don't know what it's called, but I feel like it should be called a drifter.
Agreed.
I mean,
Yeah.
drifting sideways,
Good.
looking super smooth. It's crazy you can ride a skim style board completely sideways like that. When I say we, I mean he, because I'm still trying to perfect it. And that's one of the best parts about this event is it gets us excited to go out and try to learn tricks like that pop shove it. Obviously a very technical move, very skateboard influence, trying to make the board spin but your body not, land back on it, keep surfing. And pretty incredible what some of these advanced surfers will do with, you know, mixing in full 360 spins with the board, body varials.
Whatever works for them, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't work for everyone,
Giving in their own little flavor, their own little touch to it.
Yep.
It's nice.
Yeah, good stuff. So if you guys think this time is a vibe, you got to get with us for the after party at Iguana Marine Group, 4773 Osage Beach Parkway, Osage Beach, Missouri. So we're surfing at Osage Beach here today with that Malibu M230, but it is time for you guys to get your eyes on the water, and then after here, go straight to Iguana Marine Group to hang out with us. We're going to do awards, a little meet and greet with some of the Malibu pros. Come up to us, ask any questions you have about the boats or the boards or the tricks. And we're just happy to help out wherever we can. And then there's going to be a DJ. And not just any DJ, but the DJ.
The DJ.
And it's going to be a great time. We're excited for Jackson Hood to bring the beats, and it's going to be a great time just hanging out with all the good people here. That was my one suggestion. Got it done. Kevin Webster back up on the water. No stranger to a big wave like that, riding the Axis T250 way back there on the 70-something mile marker of the Lake of the Ozarks main channel. Not trying to give out their secret spot, but it's pretty awesome out there. Pop shove it. Goes into a bit of a sushi roll. It's a new term I've learned. I'm probably going to say it too much now. Loving what I'm seeing out there from Kevin.
Take too many sushi rolls, you'll need a chiropractic adjustment.
Yeah, what do you know about that?
I will be at the after party with We Chiropractic, and we're going to educate you guys on some chiropractic if you would like. You take so many falls on the water, it's really good to keep your health aligned and keep you going. You hit the water so hard all the time, it's like falling down the stairs, but everyone just wants to keep going on the water, but it's staying healthy on the water.
Absolutely. Well, that's a great thing to know. We Chiropractic going to be there hanging out, helping out. And that's the worst thing. If you're in the middle of a beautiful summer season like this and you take a bit of a tweak and you can't ride, I mean, that's devastating. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't able to ride for 2 weeks one time and I about lost my mind.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Time off the water is not a good time. So they're going to be there helping out. If you have any, minor tweaks or any suggestions on how to keep yourself in good surf shape, to keep things going strong through the summer. All right, back in action, pass number 2. Kevin Webster hopefully he gets a third attempt at that pop shove it, because I know he'll be so stoked if he can ride away from that one. Been watching him work on that trick for quite a few years now, but that's one of those like catching lightning in a bottle type tricks. Unfortunately, the 360 of all tricks takes him down. I know that's when he has very consistent. So that's one of the crazy things about this sport is like even when you have a trick mastered, it can come up and knock you down at any time. Yeah, and that's one of the tough things. Coming out here in contest setting, you don't get any practice runs. It's just straight out the gate. You got to do your best stuff. And, yeah, that's just really what it's about is just having that mental toughness just to know what you got to do and go do it. And next year, when you're planning on coming out to Surf Fest, try to get on our schedule early so we can get you tuned up, help you choreograph a run, kind of be like Landry Hall, having everything sorted out, knowing exactly what you're going to do before you do it. And we're really passionate about helping people get more comfortable on the water, but also helping people learn how to help people. So when you're out with your friends, we'll show you tips and tricks that you can use to get your friends going. And be able to feel knowledgeable about the sport in general and be able to pass it on to others. Because that's really what it's all about, is get as many people out on the water as we can so we can all enjoy it together. All right, we got a heavy hitter here. Phil is making it happen on that M230, getting it set up, ready to toss the rope. Surfing that steep right side. This guy also knows his way around a Malibu wave. Coming down, back down in the curl. What a save. Excellent 360, just too much. Trying to slow it down as he came around, not quite able to make it happen. This dude is also a phenomenal wakeboarder. So a lot of these people are multi-sport athletes, doing all the good water sports. And I'm sure he's going to be excited to get back up and hopefully get another attempt at that 360. Because you'd be amazed as we get up into this advanced division, you know, how these harder tricks can become kind of like clockwork for these riders who have kind of mastered these what seem to be impossible moves. But putting them down when it counts is really what matters.
He's got the water in his hand. It's like, yeah. Little hose out there.
Yeah, I bet the cove is really packed. All right, Phil's back up again. And he, is our fourth rider in the advanced division. So we've seen a lot of good tricks go down already. He's got a little front board slide there, straight into a drifter. Little pop off the wake, keeping him moving. Lots of flow in his run here, which looks great. Oh, yeah, took a little drifter into a front lip slide, then a front board slide. Some people probably speaking a different language than a back tuck. Catching the heel edge, throwing him into a back roll. Let's feel like we're talking wakeboarding now. Yeah, we're just getting word that you can actually double entry into this contest. So he fits in the advanced division, but Phil is also going to ride in the 45 and up. So it just goes to show you can do this sport at any age. If you can walk to the dock, you can get on a surfboard and ride. That's my theory. All right, looks like we got the boat lined up, ready to go. Maybe, I thought we were going to get a belly start here, but I think they're just realigning with the course, try to get them back up and going for pass number 2. Would have loved to have seen a traditional belly start just like you would do in the ocean. That's one of those fun things you can do when you're out just riding, having fun. Just start on your belly like a boogie board and pop up to your feet. Typically done on a bigger surf style board, but it can be done on a skim. It's amazing the things you can come up with when you're out on the water all the time with your friends, maybe surfing doubles, riding on the board with your kids. Just anything you can do to get out on the water and have fun. Just get creative and post it to your socials. Tag State of Mind Lifestyle. Show that you're living it. We want to see it, and we'll reshare it. All right, Phil's back up on the wave, surfing backside now. This back to the wave on the heel edge. Pumping some turns, pumping some tunes. Looks like he's just having a great time. Looking for a transfer, first one of the day. Looks like he went just a little bit early on it. Man, I thought he had that. Going backside wave to front side. Probably the harder way to do it, I would think. But probably trying to choreograph his run to get back to the other side to hopefully get that 360 down. Pretty awesome feature on the Malibu and Axis boat line is they come with a surf band. So wear a little wristwatch band on your arm. You can change what side of the wave you're surfing on mid-surf. You can make the wave longer or taller, change your speed, and change the music volume. So all from a touch of a button from your wrist. That's pretty legit. I actually like to wear my surf band while wakeboarding. Yeah, only when I have a driver who I'm not so confident in their driving ability, so I can maybe speed up or slow down. Yeah. If I can't hear the music, I turn it up. And that's how we do it here. All right, it's time for Phil to make it happen. Last stretch of his run. What's he got for us? Trying to rack up as many points as he can. Getting a little bit of air right there. A little pop, chop, hop. And do a tail slide. Nice. Come on, be the one. Just couldn't quite pull it off. Great execution on the 360. Great spin. Just not quite enough to ride it out. And that's always the question, is if you get around on the spin and you're still standing but lose the wave, does it count? Unfortunately not. You got to ride it out. Yep, you got to surf it out. And a lot of times that just comes to being familiar with your wave, knowing how to get back into the curl so you can be the furthest point back on the wave and still get some push to come back forward. And there is truly an art to that. And it takes time to develop that awareness of knowing where to go and what to do to get your speed caught back up. But as we get into these more advanced riders throughout the day, you're seeing that these riders truly know exactly what needs to happen at what time to be able to do what they need to do. And that's what we're going to see out of these next advanced riders. And I can't wait to watch. It's going to be awesome. Okay, we got a repeat rider here. Lydia Webster coming in again. Already got her practice run in for today. And the tunes are rocking. Got some funky folk music. Trying to get into a little bit of a tail press there. Maybe trying to slash some water up onto the swim platform. Get some super low squats in her carves. That looks really cool. Nice, good frontside lip slash, throwing a little water out from under the board. Oh, here it comes. Signature move. Would you look at that? She is sitting on the board. Total meditation moment. Eyes closed and everything, and she's on the back of the boat. Just kidding, that was awesome. Way to go, Lydia. Well, that's a first for the day. She sat down on the board. Would you look at that? Now, the real question is, how would you get back up and surf out of that? She did it last year. Maybe she'll go for it again. That was amazing. Good work.
Well done, Drew.
Okay, we got Lydia back up on the water. Let that wave take shape on that Malibu M230. Getting pulled into the sweet spot of the wave, tossing the rope to the boat. Now it's go time. Got a nice aerial drone footage of the wave. Always makes those boats and the wakes look so good. There we go. There's the 1 foot hold. Wow, that takes some serious balance. And then out the back. Can't even see her. She's barreled. Look at that. Now can she pull it off, stand back up, and surf out of it? Yes, she can. Love it. Shock and gnar, bro. That was sick. Yoo. All right, we're on here, and we have got Kendra with us. She rode in the beginner division today, and we're going to be calling the shots here with Jackson Hood. Kendra, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. You?
Oh, fantastic. Best day of summer here, hanging out with you all. And this guy, Jackson Hood, spends the whole summer with me here coaching with Kirby School of Wake. Phenomenal boat driver, excellent wake surf coach, and can get anybody up on a wakeboard. This dude's been awesome, just like he's surfing awesome right now. Getting dialed in on that wave. No stranger to the Malibu and Axis wave shape, but unfortunately, the little tail press, trying to slash some wake to get some spray up on the boat, didn't quite pan out. Hadn't really seen him do that one. Maybe that was someone he was trying to pull out of the bag.
Yeah.
You know, that's tough when you try a trick that's not quite perfected, but we know he's going to get up and put on a good show for us here.
Yes, me and my dad love him so much.
Yeah?
He's so sweet.
It's good to have good people. Whenever you're doing good things, you just need people who are just down to earth and fun to hang out with. Just like you all, you know, you've been a great family, been awesome for wake surfing here in the lake area. You come to all of our camps, which is awesome. And you have an Axis boat, which we love.
Of course.
Do you like the wave settings on your boat?
Yes, we love it so much. It's just fantastic, great shape, really good.
That's great. Yeah, we spent a ton of time on the Axis A245 specifically. It's kind of the Swiss Army knife of boats. And I like to say that because you can use these boats to go surf, obviously. And then they're great for wakeboarding, any ability level, beginner to pro. And then you can drive around the lake on a weekend when it's rough and get to where you want to be, or drop an anchor and chill. Like, there's so many things you can do on these wake sport specific boats. Just like that Surf 360. We just saw Jackson attempt. He's going to be a little disappointed in that because he has gotten really consistent on that trick. So might have just caught him off guard a little bit with the wake shape being a little different maybe than what he's used to on our Axis. That M230 is a little bit heavier, maybe a little steeper wave. But I bet when he gets going back on pass number 2, he'll be good to go. So Kendra, you've done some of the all-girls sessions with Jennifer.
Yes.
We've been excited to have you come out for those. And how has it been working with Jen? Has she helped you with your surfing a lot?
Yes, she's such a good coach. Great corrections. Amazing at driving the boat.
That's always a plus.
You guys always have the best boats.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we try to make the best waves for everyone and paired with the best instruction. Because really, when you have the right people and the right products, you know, it's amazing how something that can seem to be intimidating can actually become fairly easy. And when you get a whole group of just girls on the boat, it's even better, right? Like, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there. But I assume the vibe is pretty legit.
Yes, it's amazing. It's very uplifting. You make a bunch of friendships with it.
That's really cool. Well, we love that you come out for those. And or apologize, you're not, you know, of age to go to the ladies' wake session, which is happening this Tuesday.
So
That's
sad.
the evening session for 18 and up. So the ladies want their vibe with their jams and maybe surfing in heels and doing whatnot. We don't know what the ladies do on the ladies' wake session, but we know they have fun. And we do those all-girls sessions on Saturdays. So that's kind of more for like the moms and daughters and just any girls that want to get together and learn this sport from some experts that, you know.
Yeah, me and my sister went to the last one.
Awesome.
That was fun.
We appreciate that for sure. Now we got Jackson out there showing us his stuff. Looking like he's getting some air off the lip. Very nice pop on that one. Such a smooth, flowy style. That's going to be rewarded by the judges for sure. Big air on that one, but unfortunately washing out at the bottom of the wave. Man, that one was looking so good. He rides with me a bunch. Great boat driver for me, which from what I've heard is kind of a tough job. I'm a little picky how I like my boats to be driven, but you know what? When you're flying through the air, you kind of want it to be straight. And he does great, towing everybody and myself as well. And unfortunately, the boat's coming back to the poly lift starting dock to get our next rider. We know Jackson probably had a few more tricks to show, but what he did show the judges looked really good, and he's got to be happy with that. And our next rider in the advanced division, Jennifer Hernandez. Would you look at that? She's got her practice ride from earlier today, so she knows what to expect from that wave. And can't wait to see what she's able to put down for us. And we got to give it up to the whole Malibu crew coming here with a bonus boat to help set up, throwing all the sponsor stickers on the boat, hanging out on the boat, driving all day. It's a tough job, you know, having fun all day, but putting it all together, every little detail matters, and we're just so thankful for all the hard work and all the people that came together to make this thing possible. Also thankful for Lake TV, giving us the best angles of that beautiful Malibu boat and the best footage that we'll be using for all the promotions for hopefully next year's Surf Fest. Loving that we've got the support from the local community. It's what it takes. And Kendra, you're technically a local, right? You
Yes.
claim Lake of the Ozarks as your home lake. And what part of the lake do you prefer to surf?
Gravery's Arm.
Nice. So I've heard there's actually quite a few surf boats up on that part of the lake. I think Landry Hall surfs up there.
Yeah, me and Landry are over there.
Nice.
Victoria.
So you've got some high-level surfers on all different parts of this lake. Jennifer Hernandez getting started off with the backside wave. Unfortunately, the tunes of the boat might have thrown her off. They were really cranking. So they're going to get her up, get her going again. She's got this. She's so stylish in the way she rides. Everything is so, like, calibrated and thought out. It's just really neat to see her out there doing her stuff. So, Kendra, what is it that you enjoy watching the most when watching wake surfing? Is it like the intensity of like the airs? Is it more the flowy turns? Like, what is it for you that like gets you really stoked?
I really like the flowy turns, but I like airs too. It depends, you know. I like different people's like styles, like the different ways they surf, you know.
Yeah, I agree completely. It's interesting how sometimes like the tricks you like to watch could be completely different than what you like to do.
Yeah.
But it's what inspires you, right? Like if you see Jordan Wolf out there boosting some huge airs, you're going to be like, oh, I really want to learn that. And then you see Landry out there doing her stuff, spinning and, you know, getting really technical with like pop shove-its and stuff. That inspires you as well. So it's cool like when you come to these events, it's obviously cool to show off your best stuff, but also get, you know, inspiration for what tricks you want to learn.
I definitely get a lot of inspiration from like seeing other people surf.
So cool. And that's exactly what we're getting right here with Jennifer Hernandez, is she's inspiring us all with this backside wave surfing. Looking totally under control, dropping down low, hanging out in the curl. Let's go. Gonna get some great points out of that. Yeah. So crazy how powerful that wave is on that Malibu boat. And she's throwing up the hang loose because she's just chilling, enjoying the wave today. And I bet she's going to get out on the next pass and surf front side. So pretty neat to see, you know, the different styles of riding you can do on wake surfing. You're not just locked in to riding left foot forward if you're a left foot forward regular. Like you can go switch stance. You can ride with the wave in front of you, behind you. So for you, like what is your preferred way to surf the wave?
With my left foot in front, I'm regular.
Just ride regular. Have you ever tried surfing backside?
I have. It's not the best, but
Yeah. It's all work in progress, right?
yeah.
So I like to tell people the best thing you can do for your surfing is learn how to surf all 4 different ways. So what would that be? Front side, backside.
Backside.
Switch, front side and backside.
Yeah.
So if you can do that, you're really mastering all different positions, front side and backside, and both feet in front. And at that point, you can really do anything.
Yeah.
You're invincible. Maybe not invincible. We're still going to see you out there doing your stuff, which is what we want with you guys out here doing your thing, showing off your best stuff. And we're thankful you're out here doing it with us here today at Lake of the Ozarks. Jennifer Hernandez back up on the water, surfing with her regular foot in front, left foot forward. Surfing front side with the front of her body facing the wave. Probably the preferred way for most people learning surfing, but it was cool that she did some backside surfing too. Yeah, big, powerful slashes. Looking great. Into a frontside lip slide. Down to the tuck knee. So good. Oh, and unfortunately, did the toe pick, the nose of the board piercing into the wave. She rides away from those almost every session when we all surf together. So, yeah.
So close.
Very close. Good riding. She's got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Got to get out here and throw your best stuff, but even when it doesn't go perfect, you still got to hold your head high that you're making it happen, having fun, getting better, because that's what it's all about.
Yep. Really just having fun out there.
It is.
All that matters.
Yeah, and it's always more fun when you land all your stuff, but when you don't take it too serious and you just enjoy it and just take every moment for what it is, it's a good thing. I've had my days in the wakeboarding competitive world where I took things way too serious and it never seemed to work out. So you just got to find that perfect balance of knowing what you're going to do but not taking it too terribly serious.
Yep.
You got to hang loose. You can't be too tight out there and do your best. Okay, get your eyes on the water. Landry Hall. She's a right foot forward surfer. Riding frontside right now. Asking for a little speed adjustment here. Local phenom here. This young girl has got the skills to pay the wake surf bills. Starting off with a big air straight into a slash. Getting low. Coming around perfectly on that backside 360. But wait a second. The setup for the next trick takes her down, unfortunately. But we know that she's got a lot more to show us on these next few runs. What do you think, Kendra? What do you think she's got for us?
She has a lot of cool tricks.
Lots of cool tricks.
Yeah.
Got any favorites? Yeah, 720.
Yeah, 720s.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So you think it's hard to do a 360?
Mhm.
Well, imagine going around twice and then saving the wave. It's a bit tricky. But it's amazing. Once you get some rhythm and you get some flow, and it's all about knowing where you're at to be able to get back into the wave. So some people can just spin and spin. And I believe Stacia Bangs, who was here last year, has the world record for the most 360s in a minute, I believe. And she was just like spinning like a top. But we got Landry Hall back up on the water. Thankfully, she's going to get another shot at this second pass. She's going to mentally regroup, get set, home that wave. First pop shove it of the day. Now she's riding fakie, going to shove back out. Gets back to regular. Oh, we got the rowing lady. Look at that. Trying to pull out an innovative move there at the end, but it's not going to cost her anything. It doesn't count against you for have a fall. It's just one less trick she was able to land, but I'm sure she's going to link it together here for the second pass, and I can't wait to see it.
I don't know, but Ben does it all the time, and it cracks me up. He doesn't do it sitting, he does it standing, but he'll just like stand forward on the board like this, and just Ben's.
He does.
Yes. It makes me laugh every time because it looks so effortless. It looks like somebody's like holding the board for him, so it's not like he doesn't have to try.
Okay, we are back with Landry Hall on the water. Pass number one was pretty stacked. Got to see a 360, pop shove it. So shove in, shove out, and a couple slashes. Like just looking really smooth out there.
Yeah. Landry, truly amazing.
It is. She's inspiring for sure. But it just goes to show, like, when the effort you put in is the reality you live. Like, this girl trains in the gym. It's a dance studio gym. And then hits the water every night. And that's what it takes. You got to put in the reps. You got to put in the time. That's the only way to get better.
Yeah, she's only been surfing for about 5 years. And she's truly amazing, especially in, like, such a short amount of time.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're going into another pop shove it into what would look like a lip slide. So she landed kind of sideways on the wave into a frontside 180. Now she's riding switch backside. Would you look at that? Piecing it together. Where are we going from here? Let's see it. Drop it down low. No way. I didn't think we'd get to see it, but sure enough, we did. That was incredible. Oh, trying to finish off with a 360 pop shove it. So a little different than the 360s we've been talking about up until this point, because all the 360s we've been watching so far where the rider spins on the board all the way around. But that was where she was trying to make the board do a 360 in the air, land back on it, and keep surfing. Who would have thought that that'd be possible? But sure enough, it is, and she almost landed it. Landry Hall, give it up for everybody. That was pretty amazing. Yo. All right, we got our 45 and up group here. Starting off with John Elmer. Excited to see what he can do here. Starting off with the nice rope toss. He's got an Axis T250. Excited to see them and their whole family out here surfing with us. It's nice they've got this 45 and older division, so they don't feel intimidated by the young up-and-comers. He could easily be a contender in, I believe, the beginner division here at least. And maybe he's even got a 360. Oh, unfortunately catching a little heel edge coming out of that wave. Thankfully, the pickup jet ski's right there to scoop him up. Turn around and get him back going the other way. So as we were saying, we have moved into the 45 plus surf division here. So if you are on the water, make your way over to the Poly Lift starting dock. If you're on land here, let us know. We'll get you a ride. So it's pretty amazing. As this event grows, we're adding more divisions to cover more bases so that everyone feels like they have their fit here in Surf Fest. This was a division added per request by Corey Hall, feeling like there needs to be a division for those older dudes that want to get out and ride and have a good time. But sometimes the older guys who have the most, surf IQ with that experience on the water. Years and years of experience. It all adds up. So sometimes these guys might actually be some of the most heavy hitters we've got in the contest. So these guys are going to battle it out to see who truly is the best plus 45 rider here at Surf Fest Lake of the Ozarks.
They should do a 60 plus.
Who would be in that?
Oh my God, in 5 years.
Right.
Looked like he was.
Could be. All right, we got John Elmer back up on the water. Pass number 2. Scratching his head on this one. Not sure what he's going to do next, but he's going to start off with some carves. Getting that board moving up and down the wave. Like we said, it's been a whole family affair for him, getting everybody out here surfing in this contest, which is awesome to see. Got a nice full side view of that Malibu M230. Looking great on the drone from Lake TV. Love seeing that. Getting all the way back in. Unfortunately, dunking the nose down of the board right before the spin. That was going to be his best trick. I can promise you that. But it looks like they're going to have to get out on their boat later this evening to try to master that one and get it ready for Surf Fest next year. All right, Nick Sutter is back up again. He got his practice run in the beginner division, but he's not looking like a beginner anymore. He knows that wave. He knows what to expect. This is going to be awesome. gets a lot of practice out here on Lake of the Ozarks. Him and his daughter shred behind the boat. There's some of our best surfers here at Lake of the Ozarks, and here out here showing us some of their best stuff. They typically ride surf style, which is really impressive. It's a little bit thicker board, a little bit more squirrely on the cuts, but he's making it look really smooth. Looking totally relaxed. Finding his flow right into that 360, come around and drops it down head first. Man, I really thought that was it. We'll give it up for him. Nick Sutter trying to put down one of the best spin attempts we've seen all day. All right, as we're getting him reset, back up again for pass number 2. Take a minute to thank all of our sponsors, Bear Trailer being one of them. Great company, great family, making great products. If you ever need a boat trailer, pretty sure they can innovate and design anything custom made, and super thankful to have their support. Great family into surfing as well. Wish they were out here surfing with us. But we feel that way about everybody that surfs. We want you coming out, even if you're just getting started. It's a great way to have some fun with your friends and show off what you can do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Kendra, coming in here towards what we would say is the end of the summer, unfortunately.
Sadly.
If you could pick any trick that you would want to complete before the end of summer, what would it be?
Definitely my 360.
Awesome.
I've landed it once or twice, but it's not consistent.
Okay. So yeah, I always say the 360 is a lot like trying to catch lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Because one day you got it, next day you wonder where it went.
Yeah.
And yeah, let us know how we can help you on that, because it's definitely one of those tricks that once you have, it's so fun to have it and be able to bust it out at any time. But the cool thing about it is that not everyone can do it.
Yeah.
Do you know which version of the 360 you're doing? Probably doing backside is the most common. Now, when you do the 360, are you riding up on the wave some, or do you stay low on the flat?
I go up on the wave some.
Very cool. That's my favorite way to see the trick done. And it seems to be the way that people have the highest likelihood of success. But hopefully Nick Sutter is going to have success on his 360.
He was close.
So close. Well, he's squatting down like he's about to go for it already, but he's probably going to wait it out and get towards the end of the run before he throws another one. Trying to get a couple reps in here. This guy has got some good tricks in the bag. Trying to keep up with his daughters, who are obviously absolute shredders. He's hanging back in that curl, pumping forward, and then whips into the 3. That was pretty awesome. You could tell he was really going for it on that one.
Yeah.
So as I was saying before, with the 360, I feel like there are 5 different ways you can do the 360.
Yeah.
The beginner way, I feel like when people just stand next to the wave, squat down, touch the water, and spin.
Yeah.
Pretty basic. Then intermediate way of doing it would be somewhat what he was trying there, where he was kind of back on the wave a little bit, got a little bit of forward momentum, and then tried the spin.
Yeah.
Sometimes allows the rider to go a little bit higher up the wave. The advanced way of doing it, I feel like, is when surfers are riding like a true skimboard.
Yeah.
And they're down low on the wave, kind of like Landry, and stay down on the flat.
Yeah.
To me, that's a hard way.
I feel like that is too.
For sure. And then what I would call the advanced way would be somewhat of a stalled 360. And this one's my favorite, where riders go up to the top of the wave, stall kind of at 180 or 270, and then drop back in the wave.
Yeah. I think that looks the coolest.
That one does look really cool. Yeah. And when people get to that level on it, I feel like they have the highest success rate.
Yeah.
But then the advanced way, the pro way, I guess you would say, would be what we got to see with Jordan Wolf, where she was doing an alley-oop, where she's airing out of the wave, backside 180, landing, switch backside, riding the board backwards, and then butter slides the last 180.
Yeah.
Just total mind bender. And she does it on a surf style board. Are you kidding me? It's crazy. But I guess when you do it all the time and you do it for a job, you're pretty good at it, right?
Yeah.
So pretty cool to see all the different ability level riders coming out here and trying the different types of 360s on the surfboard. But we've really only seen one rider that has truly mastered it and put 3 of them in his run.
Yeah.
You know, Landry did one, and there's been a lot of attempts, but it's really just those 2 that have gotten it completed. So I think we need to do a pre-Surf Fest 360 clinic.
Yes.
Get people dialed in, get everyone in every division doing 360s. We could change the wake surf world forever. One 360 at a time. Let's go. I think so. So Kendra, you're going to know this surfer really well.
Yep.
This one is the guy who has got the surf skills to pay your bills for surfing. He's got you the boat and the board. Now he's out here to show us his stuff. Let's see what you got, Kevin. They're repping one of my old wake school boats, so we know he's got it dialed in perfectly. They're riding sort of a hybrid board. He's got the skim characteristics. Oh, but just falling out of it, unfortunately. Not quite ready to get into his run and end up falling out the back. Pretty common thing we'll see when you're just kind of getting on a new wave is not really knowing what the shape of the push is going to be. My go-to is anytime I get on a new wave is I ride it for a while with the rope in my hand. You know, I kind of cut out to the side, check out the shape, carve around on a little bit.
Yeah.
But unfortunately here in contest setting, you don't have the luxury of getting used to the wave. You just got to get out and send it.
Just gotta go for it.
You got to go for it. Did you find that it was hard to adjust to that wave?
Yeah, it was kind of. I feel like my second time, it was a little bit better.
That's cool. Yeah, I think we need to put that in the suggestion box.
Yeah.
To maybe have each division, maybe go into a final, maybe take the top 4, really run it through again. That'd be kind of cool. Because I always feel like anytime I was doing a competition for wakeboarding, they always have to do like a, you know, a qualifying round and then semis and then finals. And if you make it all the way to the finals, by that point of the competition, you ought to know what to expect and get your best.
Get used to the wave.
Get your best stuff, yeah. Because it is tough. It's hard to put down your best moves, you know, when it counts here in a contest setting like this. But hopefully your dad puts it together here.
Yeah.
We got Kevin in the wave, feeling it out, finding the push there. Getting into some carves, looking great. Very nicely done. Got that flow going, standing up at the wave to go up it. One of the best things with buying one of the boats from Iguana Marine Group is getting some time with Kirby of Kirby School of Wake here.
Yes.
That's part of the deal. You get some time on the boat with me to help you dial in your settings and your skills. So yeah, if you're in the market for a towboat, be sure to check out Iguana Marine Group here. We've got the best Malibu and Axis boats on display. And the team at Iguana would be happy to walk you through the different models and options they have, because they're truly impressive.
Yes.
We love these boats because of the love they give us with all the time we get to spend on the water. And when you got a boat this nice, you want it to work, right?
Yeah.
No downtime. You want to get out on it, get the most out of your time. And that's what these boats provide us for, is just fully dependable, great times on the water with friends and family. And we're happy to promote these boats that give us so many good times. So as we're getting Kevin reset for his second pass, just want to give you all a reminder, if you participated in Surf Fest here, we have the after party going on at Iguana Marine Group. So if you're going to be a contender to win, you're going to want to be there to get your awards, probably starting around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And even if you weren't in the contest, we'd still love for you to come by and hang out with us and just enjoy a good evening with some good people. So we got Kevin. Yeah, going all out and taking him out. Unfortunately, he was not wasting any time getting into those hard carves right there, using all of that Malibu M230 wave. Unfortunately, just dunked the nose, found the steepest part of the wave, and forced the board right into the hole. So thankfully, he's going to get picked back up, get going again, and hopefully have another successful pass. All right, looks like they got the boat up and going again. Kevin is reset in the wave, not wasting any time. Dumping the rope across the wave. This is our 45 and up division. Love to see it, but oh, taking a backside dolphin dive. Takes him down. But thankfully, he was able to put some good points on the board for that first pass, some good carves.
Yeah.
And just happy to see him out here having fun with us. So how often does your dad get to surf? Because I know the kids, you know, they tend to soak up all the time. Is he getting his runs in?
Yes, for sure.
That's
We
great.
always go together at least once a day.
That's great. That's one of the coolest things about water sports in general. It's something the whole family can do. So you've got your brothers out there, sister, and your dad. This is amazing. I mean, you could get a boat and just drive around the lake and look at stuff.
But it's more fun to like do stuff.
But yeah,
You know?
go surf, go ride, go hang out. Always have something new to do because the possibilities are endless with all the things you can do wake surfing or wakeboarding.
Yeah, you can do anything.
Yeah, if you put in the work, you look like Landry Hall out there.
Yeah.
Which to me is, she's one of the standout riders
Mhm.
in this whole day. Just fun to see out here doing her stuff. And we're just happy that, you know, we've got so many like high level skill, ability level riders coming out of Lake of the Ozarks now. It's good to see. And we're thankful for all these great families that are spending the day with us here. And, you know, we're about halfway through our 45 and up division. And we're near completion of this contest here. Surf Fest 2025 has been a total vibe. Just like this next rider here, Phil, the real deal Phil, surf cap and all. This is going to be a good run. Let's get the cheering section going. The hype is real. Had the pleasure of throwing an air Rayleigh over top of him and his daughter on the jet ski earlier. Not sure if that'll be approved for media resharing, considering that was maybe a bit illegal, but you know, safety second, fun first. And we're going to see if he's going to be able to put it together. He's already had one run. Oh, no, the transfer. Going from backside to front side, it's gotten him twice, which unfortunately is probably one of those tricks that he has consistent on his boat normally. But, you know, put yourself in contest setting. It's hard to get everything to work perfectly. But it's just neat how, you know, as a rider, you can signal to the driver that you want to switch from either backside to front side or front side to backside wave. And just the convenience of setting up these boats. I mean, it's amazing how quickly we can go from one side of the wave to the other. Just a touch of the button, you can surf.
Yeah.
We just can't get enough of it. And you all are using the Axis And neat thing about the newer Axis is they also have rider profiles on those.
Yeah.
So do you use the rider profiles, or do you just go in and kind of customize your settings?
Oh, we just customize it.
Cool. Yeah, so you can set them up really quick. You can just go what side you want to surf, what speed, and what wedge setting you want.
Yeah.
All right, we got them up here for the last little bit of pass number 1. Got some quick cuts going in. Right into the 360, sticking it perfectly. Stay with it, getting the curl, don't lose it. That was the one. The one. He could have rode away.